A twist on one of my favorite hairstyle types, dragon braids with space buns. You know we got to jack her up, so we're going to use some dry shampoo. Then we're going to do a zigzag part. You can do a straight part too, whatever your little heart desires. Then we're going to take our first section and put an elastic around it. Get that out of the way. Then you're going to make another ponytail with another little section right behind that. Put your elastic on. Then you are going to split the first section in two. Clip the second one right through it out of the way. Then you're going to bring your two sections that you just divided around the second one. And then you're going to add hair to it and put it all together in one elastic or ponytail. Then you're going to unclip that one and do the same thing. So just dividing it in two. Pull your second one that you're working with right through there. Clip it up out of the way. Put your two sections around it and add hair to them. And then put your ponytail or elastic around that. I know this looks way more intimidating than it actually is. Once you get the hang of it, you're going to be doing it so quickly. Once I get to the last one that I'm going to do, I just take the one before and I just kind of put it around my other one. I'm not putting another elastic in there because you can't really see it. And then I'm just making my messy bun. And then I am taking a little piece on the side and just looping it around the bun so you can't see my stark scalp. Once I'm done covering up my scalp, I am going to pull out all of my little loopies. I like them big and messy, so I pull them out quite a bit. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Once I get to the end, I'm taking my first pony, splitting it in half, and just kind of putting those underneath my last ponytail and then making my bun. So I'm not using another elastic for that. And then I'm just taking my little piece of hair and wrapping it around so I can cover up my scalp a little bit. And then just pulling out all of my loops. You're just going to keep tugging and pulling on those till you get them to the desired fluffiness that you want. And then once we get that done, we are going to secure our bun. So I'm just putting a couple bobby pins in each of my buns just so they're not flapping around. Then, of course, I'm putting my hair cuffs on my front elastics just to class it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to tease on the sides and in the back. If you've been here for any amount of time, you know that I do this whenever I wear my hair half up and half down so I can hide all my bald spots and my cowlicks in the back. Then once I get done teasing, I always just kind of run my brush over the tease just ever so slightly. We don't want to tame the crazy too much. Then I'm going to give her a good spray of that Tresemme.